I'm one of the Leos. My name is Elise Leo Carroll, and we came here from Connecticut, and we're having a fabulous time. Dad, you did a great job, all this planning. We're so thrilled to be here and part of this big, crazy, wonderful family. Thank you.
My name's Ben Carroll. I'm part of the Leo family, and I'm having a great time. Thanks, Grandpa.
Hi, I'm Pamela Leo. I'm from the Leo family. I'm having an awesome time. I really appreciate all of everybody's hard work for putting this together.
I'm Evan Leo from Washington, D.C. This is my son, Matthew. Hello. Say hello, Matthew.
Hello. Hello.
Have you been having a good time at the reunion?
Yes.
What's been your favorite part so far?
Meeting new cousins.
There you go. It says it all. Okay.
David Davidson. I'm not a Leo. I married into the Leos. And now that Leo is a Davidson. Booyah.
Hi, I'm Matthew Leo from New York, and my favorite part of the reunion is meeting my family.
My name is Andrew Carroll, and my favorite part of the reunion is playing tennis with my cousins.
Hi, I'm Scott Leo, son of Doug Leo, and my favorite part was playing tennis with my cousin and playing with all the family members that I didn't know and meeting them.
Hi, I'm Doug Leo. I have 3 children, Scott, Pamela, and Matthew. And my dad is Jerry Leo, and his mom and dad, or his dad is Sid Leo. And it keeps going up to Grandma Sarah Bashner, and we're very happy to be here. We're having a great time, and family, we all love to meet the family, and take care, and we'll see you in the next 20 years, hopefully. Bye.
Hi, I'm Perry Leo. I am David Leo's son. He is the son of Ed and Ann Leo, who are, and Ed was the son of Sarah and Sam Leo. And I'm happy to be here, and my favorite part of the reunion is seeing people that I haven't seen for a long, long time, and having a list of where they live and being able to stay in touch with them. And I hope that our generation is able to keep this going into the future.
And my favorite part is being here with my brother.
Oh, God.
Love you, big guy.
That would be my least favorite part. Thank you.
Hi, my name is David Leo, son of Ann and Ed Leo, and grandson of Sarah and Sam Leo. Sarah Leo, of course, is the daughter of Frida and Nathan Bashner. There you go. And we're very, very excited to be here, to see all of my cousins, and it's just a great time, and it's a great privilege to be with so many good people. And my sons are going to get a licking, even though they're in their 40s. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chloe, and I'm happy to be here. And I'm the daughter of Evan Leo and Maite Leo.
Hey, love your jacket.
And my favorite part is probably going to the water park. What do we need to say? Hi, my name is Kate, and I am the child of Scott Leo and Stephanie Leo. And my favorite thing so far about the family reunion is going to the water park too, and that's it. Hi, my name is Hannah, and I'm a twin to Kate. I'm identical. And my favorite part, I'm the daughter of Scott and Stephanie Leo. And my favorite part of the reunion is...
Your grandpa.
What?
Is your grandpa. The favorite part of this is your grandpa.
My favorite part of the reunion is... Well, it's sort of hard to pick. I like everything so far. Rachel.
What's your name?
Rachel.
Who's your daddy and mommy?
Perry and Lisa.
Who's your grandpa?
Grandpa Dave.
Who's your brother?
Sam. And it's really fun because I play with my brother a lot. And we get a lot of fun, so Sam plays with me and he tackles me over a lot. This is Sam. Hey! Hello, my name's Megan.
Who's your dad?
Scott.
Who's your mom and your dad?
Scott and Stephanie.
What's your favorite part about being at the family reunion?
Going in the pool.
Yeah. Are you having fun seeing all your cousins?
I'm having fun seeing all my cousins. And my what?
What else do you like?
And my favorite color is blue. And
Say bye-bye.
and bye-bye.
Okay, I'm so happy that everybody is enjoying themselves at the Bashner Kinsman Reunion. It's been so much fun. Everybody's been enjoying themselves. The activities have been great. I love seeing everyone getting together and just having a good time and a fun time. That's what Bashners are all about. And we'll see you later on when we go to the ceremonies. See you then. Bye now.
Hi, I'm Lois Leo. I'm the wife of Jerry Leo, who has planned this for many, many months, probably almost a year. He did all the artwork, all the brochures, the CD. He's done almost everything, plus his team, which did a great job. Everybody participated and did what they had to. And there isn't one thing that's a highlight, because every moment was wonderful seeing the family get together after so many years, and we hope that it continues. And here's to everybody's good health and long life.
Hi, I'm Ronnie Leo. I'm part of the Jerry Leo family. I'm Doug's wife, and my favorite part so far is just meeting everyone in this big, wonderful family and seeing people that I haven't seen in about 18 years, 19 years. I'm enjoying the rest of the night. Bye.
Hi, I'm Marcia Leo. I married into the family almost 46 years ago, and it's a wonderful family. And with me today are my daughter-in-laws, Maite and Dana, and my grandchildren, Chloe and Jillian and Zachary, and you over there, Matthew, the most beautiful of all the grandchildren here. And it's a wonderful family to be in.
Hi, this is Dana Leo, and this is, say, Jillian and Zachary. Hi. And Matthew.
Hello. Hi, I'm Maite. I married into the family 15 years ago, almost, and my husband is Evan. My father-in-law is Stephen Leo. Did he talk, by the way?
I'm not married into the family. If they had an option, they wouldn't let me in the family.
That's not true. All right, that's it for now. Bye-bye.
Okay, hi, I'm Joyce Sapula, and this is Andrea Noto. And we're descendants of Sarah Leo and Samuel Leo. Our mother was Esther, and we are thrilled to be here today and for the whole weekend. We're having a wonderful time with our relatives who we haven't seen in years and years.
Some of them
and we would just want to thank Jerry over there for all he did, and Lois too. Andrea?
Mwah! We love you.
Okay.
Hey, so hi everybody. This is Gary Leo from Samuel and Sarah Leo, Sarah Bashner. It's really wonderful to be here with the family, to have fun, to get to know everybody. It's a blast, and can't wait to visit everybody in every city around the United States. I'm coming, so just be ready for me. I like veal parmesan, all the good foods, and really some good chocolate. So it's great being part of this family, and it's great being with all of you here. And hopefully we'll do this in the near future, and we'll continue it for generations to come. See you all soon. Bye.
This is my first Bashner reunion. I think the last one, I was about 3 years old. So it's been great to get to know my husband's family a little bit better and to understand just what makes him so crazy. But I'm having a good time. Love you all.
Hey, Jared. All right, do your silly face, okay? Ready?
ready to go, guys. Everybody's quiet. Everybody's quiet. Watching me. Watching me. One more. Right here. Just hold on. Everybody, right here. Here, Mike.
So we have the California crew over here. We've got Natalie. This is Natalie crying.
Make your silly smile.
And here's Aaron's silly smile.
Okay, and how about we do one Kiana?
And here's Bernie.
Can you do a
And
Kiana?
Ellen.
Yeah!
And Aaron's But we wanted us, first of all, and Ronnie.
You're already in it.
So is she. Oh, okay. But it's our turn. But we wanted to say thank you to Uncle Jerry for organizing this. This is wonderful. It's so nice to see all the family together and meet family that we've never met before. And we're having a great time. We hope next year it can be in sunny California. And Ellen said she'd host the reunion at her house.
Yeah. I just need the budget to be able to expand my house maybe by five times, and I'll be all set. So wonderful to meet everybody, and so happy to be here.
Yeah.
It's great to be a member of the Bashner Kinsman Reunion.
Okay, say something. Do you want to sing a song? No. Okay. And these are the girls.
You want to say something? Can you say, I love you?
Say, I love you, Auntie Robin.
There.
Yeah, and there you have it. The Cayetano-Davidson families.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm Brad Nordheimer, and you are? Lily Nordheimer?
Yes.
And we are here to say we love being here at the Bashner Family Reunion because we're all together, which we haven't done since 1989. So that's a great thing. Here's to being together.
Hello, I'm Alex Nordheimer.
My name is Gary Nordheimer.
He's stupid.
Oh, that's not nice. Say something nice, Alex. Say something nice, Dad.
I love all of my grandchildren, including you, Kyle, and you, Ryan, and you, Alex.
I'm Ryan Nordheimer, and I'm really glad to see all of my family be here in one place.
Hannah, my name's Kyle, and I hate Alex.
It's so great to be at the family reunion. We're having a great time.
Gary Nordheimer, son of Stanley and Evelyn Nordheimer. Very pleased to be at the Bashner Kinsman. I wouldn't miss it for anything. Thank you.
Hi, this is Maddie Mayer, my friend Jerry Churchill. We are part of the Levine family, the daughter of Lillian Schwartzberg and sister of Martin Schwartzberg. And my friend Jerry is from Lima, Ohio. And we are very delighted to be here.
Hello, future generations of Bashners. We're the Schwartzbergs, and we are off of the Carrie and Nathan Levine branch of the family. And this is Marjorie Schwartzberg, Andrew Schwartzberg, and his middle daughter, Ava Ryan Schwartzberg. And
my
youngest daughter, Kate Schwartzberg, who I almost forgot about here, because she's such a good child.
Hi, I'm Marjorie Schwartzberg, wife of Martin Schwartzberg, and my favorite part of this reunion is seeing my children and my grandchildren playing, laughing, and being happy, part of a wonderful family. And we're so lucky that we have this.
Andrew Schwartzberg, and who are you? Ava. Ava Ryan Schwartzberg. So happy to be here. Great for all my kids to meet all of their cousins and see people we haven't seen in a long time.
Thank you for putting us down for posterity. We enjoy being here, and we love being part of the family. And it's amazing because we haven't seen each other, many of us, for 40 years. So this is really a reunion, and it's amazing the camaraderie and the good feeling everybody has. Thanks. See you soon. Bye.
This is Zoe Schwartzberg, daughter of David and Brandy Schwartzberg. Zoe, are you glad to be here with the family?
Yeah.
Are you having a good time?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
I like the farm.
You like the farm today with all your cousins?
Yeah.
Do you want to be with your cousins again?
Yeah.
Thank you. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I am Greg Liberman. I am Harriet Levine's grandson.
I'm coming here from Chicago and very happy to be here and see everybody. A lot of people I haven't ever met before, but a lot of people I haven't seen in a while, so it's been great. And that really has been my favorite part so far, except for getting beat on the basketball court by a bunch of 10-year-olds. That was a little shot to my ego, but just seeing everybody has been great.
Hi, I'm Erica Liberman, and I'm here from Washington, D.C. I'm Harriet Levine's granddaughter, and it's just wonderful to reconnect with all the cousins and meet all of the cousins and family members that I haven't met before, and it's just a pleasure to be here. So thanks for organizing this, and can't wait for the next one.
Hi, I'm Sam Hest. I'm Amy Hest's son and Thelma and Cy Levine's grandson. And this is my first Bashner family reunion, and I'm here with my sister Kate, who will step up to the microphone shortly, I'm sure, and having a great time and glad to be here, and thanks to the organizers.
I'm Howard Dichter. I'm Frances Dichter's son, and Frances is the daughter of Leah Clyde, and Leah is the daughter of Frida and Nathan Bashner. What I like best about this, many things I like. I like seeing people that I haven't seen in years and getting to know them again. I like seeing some of the people who were kind of on the outside and bringing them back into the family. And I like seeing the little ones and seeing the next generation. It's three things I like. And here is my aunt, my famous Aunt Phyllis.
What's the question?
Who are you?
Okay, I am the youngest daughter of the youngest sibling of the second generation of the Bashner kinsmen. My grandfather and grandmother, my name is Phyllis Cohen. It was Clyde, but I married him, that one, and he's a Cohen. And my mother was the youngest of 7 children that were produced by Frida and Nathan. And I lived in the house with them from the time I was born, with Frida and Nathan, until they died. And I remember them very well. It's wonderful to see everybody. The last time everybody got together was 1989, so this is 19 years later. And I wasn't there because my mother had just passed away. So it's a great occasion, and a lot of this is really due to Jerry Leo and his committee, because I had nothing to do with it. So congratulations to him, kudos to him, and it's nice to see everybody so healthy and warm and welcoming, and I hope we do it again.
It's Arnold Cohen. I married Phyllis Cohen and married into a wonderful, wonderful family, remarkably warm, close, and very caring about each other, and it's a great experience. And again, it's nice to see people from far distances who took the trouble to come and reconnect with the rest of the family.
I have a correction. In 1989, we didn't come because we were living outside of the country for 2 years. We had just left. It was the 85 connection, reunion that we weren't in. So who's next?
Hi there. I'm Eric Dichter from the Leah Clyde descendancy. And my grandmother was Frances Dichter. My parents are Mark and Carol Dichter. And I'm here with my wife Leanne and my kids Samantha and Jason. And we're really enjoying ourselves for this reunion because it's been a long time, almost 20 years since the last one. And since then, we've been married and kids, and everybody gets to meet their cousins and having a great time doing it. And here's my wife, Leanne.
I get to meet the family for the first time, and hopefully we'll see each other again soon.
Not only Leanne, but myself meeting some people for the first time. Thank you.
Watching me right here. Just hold on. Let me check.
I'm Evelyn Nordheimer. I am the oldest of this clan, and the best day has been today. I have waited all year for it. Thank you, Jerry, so much.
I am Evelyn's sister. We're both from New York, and we've been counting the days so that we all could be together with all our loved ones, and they're all here with us. We thank you, God, for permitting us to have such a wonderful family and such wonderful children. Thank you.
I am Louis Fingert. I am Harriet Levine's significant other, and at this particular auspicious occasion, I think it is absolutely wonderful, and we thank the particular people that were in charge to present all this. Thank you.
I'm Noel Bright, and this is my wife, Courtney Bright. Who I am, then what? What branch of the tree? I'm a Levine, I guess, a Levine and a Bright, and we're from Los Angeles, and this is my mother, Carrie Bright, of the Levine of the same branch, and my favorite part of the reunion, I don't know, I just got here.
Hi, I'm Gail Nordheimer. I'm Evelyn Nordheimer's daughter-in-law. That she is the head of the Levine contingent at the reunion, and we're all here. We're very fortunate. We're here with our 2 sons, their wives, and 5 grandkids. And the best part of it is being with all of them and watching them get to know all the other children who are having such a good time. Hi, I'm Lily.
Hi, I'm Lily. And I am from Maryland, and I
let her have a turn.
And I play some games at my house.
That's good. Now it's Sam's turn, okay?
My name is Sam, and my favorite part of the reunion is getting to be here. And I love soccer, and I live in Maryland, Bethesda, Maryland.
I'm Mark Dichter, Francis Dichter's oldest son, and Frances is the daughter of Leah Clyde, who is one of the original 7 offspring of Nathan and Frida. So if anybody wanted to know exactly where I fit into the family. It's just a terrific event. We're so happy to be here and to see people that we knew when we were younger, and then their children and grandchildren who we never really got to know. It's an amazing event. We have probably about 150 people here from New York, Boston, Philadelphia, Washington, Florida, and California, and it's just hard to relate what it's like to be reunited with so many members of the family after all these many years.
Hi, I'm Carol Dichter. I've been married to Mark for 44 years almost and been part of this great family, and we're just having a ball. It's just wonderful reconnecting and having time together.
Hi, I'm Scott Nordheimer. I'm Evelyn Nordheimer's son, who was Carrie Bashner Levine's daughter, and it is an incredible thing to be here tonight and this whole weekend, and the history of a family, and to come together of cultural diversity now and geographic diversity, but to come into the room, it's one family, and it is an incredible feeling. Thank you.
All right. Hi, my name is Phyllis Leslie Forbes, and I have to say Leslie because the family calls me Leslie. And I am the granddaughter of Leah Forbes. And in fact, here with me, Leah Clyde. And here with me is my husband, Richard. I'll give you the mic in a minute, dear. And my 2 children, Hannah and Leah, who is named after Leah Clyde. And this has been a great reunion, and the best part for me is reconnecting with all of the family that I grew up with and loved so much when I was a child. Let's see, Richard, would you like to say something?
Yes, I'm Richard Forbes. I'm the husband of Phyllis Leslie Dichter Forbes. She left that one out. I thought that was the most important part under the circumstances. And what gives me the greatest pleasure is watching Phyllis interacting with all of her relatives. I haven't been able to interact quite so much because I have a bad knee and I have to sit in one place, but I can enjoy watching other people.
Yeah. I'm Hannah Forbes, and my favorite part is spending time with all my cousins and swimming.
I'm Leah Forbes, and my favorite part is like the corn maze and stuff. Yeah.
Corn maze?
The corn maze.
Oh, the corn maze. And she won the pie eating contest. Very important. Thank you.
Okay, hi. I'm Bob Malkin. It's my wife Barbara, and we're here at the Bashner Reunion, a Kinsman Reunion. I just wanted to say it's wonderful getting everybody together. I can't believe how so many people have not met before, and when we get together, we just get together and have a good time together, and it's like everybody's known each other for many, many years. It's really been wonderful. I'm here with my whole family. It's my son Ira, my daughter-in-law Nancy, and my daughter Lori. And we're absolutely thrilled to be here. Thank you.
And Bob's mother is Henny Shiat Malkin, and his dad is Sam Malkin, and Bob's brother was Peter Malkin.
And I'm Ira Malkin, and this is my wife Nancy, who's going to be inducted into the family this evening, apparently.
Hi, I'm the baby. I'm Lori Malkin of Bob and Barbara Malkin of Henny Shiat Malkin. Thank you so much for having us. Bye.
Okay. Again, just want to thank everybody for coming to a wonderful event. And I'd also like to remember my brother Peter, who would have loved to have been here and would have enjoyed it as much as everybody is today. Thank you.
We're the California contingency on this side, and this is from the East Coast.
Yes, from Connecticut and New York City.
From New York. We're, let's see, Shiats and Chernises, right?
Right.
And we're really happy to be here.
We're having a blast.
Having a great time here. Meeting all these new friends and family. Can't tell you how great it is. You wanna say what?
We can tell you. It's great. It's just great.
Can't eat it?
It's terrific. I'm glad to be here.
I love it. It's wonderful.
Back to you, Joe.
Having a great time, thank you. I don't think I interviewed you upstairs. What's your name and what branch of the family and what's your best time?
Brandon Joe Parker. I'm Rosie and Maddie Ginsburg's daughter. This is my husband. And these are our wonderful children. This is my brother Danny. We're Louis Bashner's grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Hi. Baby Alex. Tammy. That's Tammy. Lauren and Seth. Hi.
We're missing a few, though.
Did we see Lori at the pool? Oh my God, you took me to show you guys the past time. Did you go down the slide? Hi, we're so happy to be here. We are Louis Bashner's family. I am Fran. I'm Rosie and Maddie Ginsburg's daughter. This is my brother Dan and his wife Naomi. Their daughter Monty and her fiance Juan. My daughter Lauren and her husband Seth and their baby Alex. And my daughter Cammie with her husband Ian and their son Matthew. And coming in, a late arrival, is my husband Joe.
Hi.
And this is very exciting for us to be here and to see family members who I haven't seen for a long time and who my family and the children have never seen. So we're very happy for all the effort that was put into this, and thank you.
Well, my sister-in-law Fran said everything so nicely, so I don't have to say anything at all, do I? But thank you for having us. We appreciate being here.
I'd like to thank the people that put this together, gave me an opportunity to see my sister and brother-in-law. Thank you. And we're having a great time.
It's clear how much effort and planning went into this event, and we are all thrilled to be here. It's wonderful to see family members that we've never met before, and we appreciate everybody and everything that went into this. Thank you.
Ditto. Ditto.
Oh boy. Mark?
Have sound?
Can we have your attention, please, just for a minute?
We're so happy to be here.
We love the Bashners.
Leo, 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 Leo.
We're all going to now pay careful attention. We've got a lovely program in store for you. Of course, we're way off schedule and out of sequence here, but we'll do the best we can. Schwartzberg, and I am a fourth generation off of the Levine stalk here. And it's a pleasure to be here with you all. About 6 weeks ago, I got a call from Jerry Leo saying that Barbara Malkin, who was running this, needed an assistant. And I've learned what that now means. It's sort of a little like George Bush's assistant. And Barbara, thank you for all the accolades and joy. In that 6 weeks, a wonderful group and setting of things were put into motion, and I guess what I helped a little bit was try to bring it together. In that period, I learned more about the Bashners than I knew in the 60-some-odd years that I'm around at this point. And we are quite a remarkable family, as I have learned. Now, the word remarkable is a little hard to define.
It's sort of like the Supreme Court in defining the word pornography. They said we can't define it, but we know it when we see it. So this is quite a remarkable family. In the process, one of the questions that were raised initially in this whole thing is, why are we all here this evening? And we started to share experiences, and hopefully we're going to elicit this evening some responses. And what I realized, starting last night when everybody began to arrive, that you don't need to say anything about why. You don't have to put it into words. It's put into feelings. And it's amazing how I look around and I see all these kids that really don't know each other, who see other groups of kids and they sort of shy away. But everybody here sort of is melded in. Come on, Sandy, come over here. You got to make a speech there. It's amazing to me, and this is my only grandson, out of 5. But it is truly amazing how the warmth and love that I find, and this was the theme I think that Jerry Leo, our leader here, is trying to instill in all of us, to find love and retention in this. So it has been a wonderful thing to meet all of you, to get acquainted, and hopefully have this thing perpetuate itself and have the joy of knowing each other, as you know, less than every 20 or 30 years has been the case. And we're looking forward to it. Part of the things that we've done here over the years, we've tried to replicate. And it's a little hard at 7:30 at night to do this, replicate a Sunday afternoon Hanukkah party. But we've asked some of the kids, in the tradition of our families, if they would come up and they would want to share some of their talent with us all. And to that end, we actually, I believe, have some, but I don't have a list of who it is. So who is coming up to instill this part of our heritage?
Victor. So cute. And sing a song. Great. Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. All right. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trough, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, boy, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's it and what's it's galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I wanna see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them, oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along on that, what's that word again, street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. Wandering free, wish I could be part of your world.
They always say you should never follow a dog out. You should never look good. Well, Rachel, it's hard to take the microphone back. You are with her. Now, who's the next one we have up here? Come on. Who are you?
Chef.
Naomi Schiff.
And Samantha Dichter.
And Samantha Dichter. All right, what are you girls going to do this evening? They're going to sing and dance. So everybody please pay close attention. Are you going to do it also, Jason? You're just going to stand and help. All right, here we go. Wait, I think Mom's going to put the record. All right, we need quiet here. All right, Rachel. Wait, we have a little... There we go. All right, and Megan Leo, backup singer. All right, you ready, ladies?
Excuse me.
Big smile there.
Okay, hit it, girls.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Go.
So hold on now. Now, who's going to sing?
Rachel, do you want to do Twinkle Twinkle?
We'll do Twinkle Twinkle also?
Do that one.
No? All right, let's hear it for the girls.
Good job.
Wait, she's going to do a somersault.
What? You got your name?
Who?
Other people
Okay, who's your mommy and dad?
Is this something that my brother made up?
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't make it up! I don't have children and I can see Russia from my house.
Can you put this on CNN, Fox, or United States? All right, who's next?
Right here.
Background.
Here.
And this is Hannah Leo, everybody.
I'm going to play piano and I'm going to play piano and I'm playing these and now I'm going to go with the I'm playing a
Okay.
guys can be a team. Wow, motivation. On the bottom, I can be a team.
I forgot the ending.
You did beautifully. Hey, that was great. Thank you, darling. All right. That was fabulous. Wonderful. Matthew, boy, these Leos are addictors, man. Sometimes I watch the television. No, sit down. You play the piano. What are you playing?
Chopsticks.
Chopsticks.
No.
Go ahead, you go for it. Go for it. Do it. Do it. Go for it. For most of us, this is Beethoven.
With energy. All right, we got a special treat tonight. Oh, child, come on, sweetheart. Take him. Take him. Come do it. Come on, please. Go for it. What are you doing? What are you playing, Megan? Mary had a little laugh. Yes. That was sensational. Thank you very much. He's going to do Taekwondo. On Mozart.
Ready? Yeah! Yeah!
Good move.
Come on. Yeah! Under watch others, okay? No crying. Yeah!
Davidson. All right, so this is an original song. Oh, that was beautiful. Can I get a kiss from you? All right. We got lots and lots of volunteers. All right, come on. Can we do things in groupings now? Sure. What are you going to do?
Taekwondo.
Oh, Taekwondo.
Do I have to say, like, ayahs with that? Do I have to say that?
Sure, that's part of the deal. Hey! 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 Hey!
Jump kick! Jump kick! Jump kick! Now do a jump kick.
That's a green belt right there.
Where do you practice that now? Anybody? I'm your brother? Is that what I heard?
I could, but I used to do it.
All right, go on, Ryan. What are you going to do, Ryan?
More Taekwondo.
More Taekwondo. One more, last one. All right. Can I, Dave, before you come on, let me have Adrian come up for a minute, Adrian Schiff, because we got a prize for everybody that was in a talent show. Yeah.
I get sweet because I didn't see them.
Come line up, all the children.
Line up.
Okay, come on.
Thank you. How many do I get because I didn't see them?
Everybody's a winner. Everybody's a winner.
Jason did. Jason. No, he gets one. Yeah, Jason.
No, you're out. You're out.
Everyone, have a big hand for all the children that participated. So why don't we give them a big round of applause?
Hello, I'm David Davidson. I'm married into the lawn here. That's my wife and my daughter, Ellen, formerly Leo, now Davidson. I am Gary and Leo's son-in-law. And this is Gary and Leo's other son-in-law who's going to hold the microphone for me so I can sing and play at the same time. All right, so this is from Phantom of the Opera, Music of the Night. I will do my best to do that show. Nighttime shortens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses splendor, grasping senses, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling night, and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge all thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes and let your spirit start to and you'll live as you never lived before. Softly, deftly, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness which you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin. Let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. You alone can make my song take a flight. Help me make the music of
We've all persuaded to do another one, so please. One more, uno más.
All right. Thank you. This is called Love Changes Everything. It's from a show called Aspects of Love. I don't know if anybody saw that. Uplift. Love changes everything, hands and faces, earth and sky. Love changes everything, how you live and how you die. Love can make the summer fly, or a night seem like a lifetime. Yes, love changes everything, and now I tremble at your name, and nothing in the world will ever be the same. Love changes everything. Days are longer, words mean more. Love changes everything. Pain is deeper than before. Love will turn your world around, and that world will last forever. Yes, love changes everything, brings you glory, brings you shame. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Off into the world we go, planning futures, shaping years. Love bursts in and suddenly all our wisdom disappears. Love makes fools of everyone. All the rules we make are broken. Yes, love changes everyone. Live or perish in its flame. Love will never, never let you be the same. Love will never, never let you be the
Tomorrow night, and make him do a whole concert. Thank you very much. What we don't know about David, which we all just met him really, is that a lot of the movies that you hear and watch, it's his music in the background. And we just wish him very well. And one day we was at picking up an Academy Award. We've had family that's fought in World War I, World War II, and the Korean War.
No, don't go that way, sweetheart, because of the cake.
We have been a very charitable, very, I think, very beneficial family for America. We're pretty representative of America today. And I couldn't be proud to be part of this clan.
So Scott, are we getting
Now,
cake?
we have another tradition we're going to follow. We call it Maddie Mayor. And please do this with you, Maddie. For the 71 years at least that we've been in existence as a meet-and family is to welcome the new members of the family. Well, the last time we had this event was in 1989. So we've got 24 new inductees to the Bashner family.
Woo! Thank you. And this is one of the most exciting moments, folks. We have, since our last induction installation, we have 24 new members of the family here tonight. This last installation was 20 years ago. So this is very exciting. And I'd like to call out the spouses together. So when you hear your name, please come up. Please, please. Our first new member of our family is Courtney Bright. Coming up here, please. Our next install person is to be Carrie and Jay Brown. Carrie. Bert and Robin. No, I welcome our new member, Sketch. Oops. Married to Lauren Cohen. Following them, David, our new person. Where are you? David and Ellen Davidson. We now would like to welcome our new member, Gloria, and her husband, Harold. Leanne would like to welcome
Hey, I think you were girlfriends when we had the last
We now have May and Evan Leo. Another Leo, Stephanie and Scott. Leo and her husband Perry. Another one, Dania and her husband Sean Leo. And David. We'd like to welcome Nancy and her husband Ira Malcolm. And now we come to my little group, which is Jen and Riley Northheimer. And Ron Northheimer. Now we get even more pretty. Brandy and David Schwartzberg. Jamie and Andrew Schwartzberg. And our last new inductee is Ian and Cammie. Ian, are you here? Ian, Cammie, Wyring. So now we have everybody standing here. We're all together. Gail? What? We would like to welcome you all to our family. My goodness, we have a lot of people. May I ask you all to join us in the same camaraderie and spirit of this wonderful family since it's been organized in 1937. I want to welcome you all, certainly, and in my brother's famous words, Martin Schwartzberg, because you'll always have someone, somewhere, at any time, that will care about all of you. Welcome.
On the count, bring the cake and we'll blow it out now.
No saliva, kids.
Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, big guy. Yeah, right.
Bonnie for now has done a great job assembling everybody together and getting everybody's attention. The kids were marvelous in the talent show, weren't they? Fabulous. What a bunch of talent we have in this family. Right, if everybody finds their seats, please. Everybody find their seats, please. And a lot of this stuff is off the cuff, and I'm not wearing any cuffs, so here we go. This is a special weekend with special people, the Bashner people, and they are wonderful people. And I want all our Bashners to give a big hand to the following people who are celebrating a special day over this weekend. I wanted to read the whole month of October. I got voted down, and I think we'll just go with on the 17th we have. And some of these people are not here, but they'll still hear you when you clap loud. Paige Buckstein, that's Linda Bader's grandchild. I don't know how old, but she's celebrating on the 17th. 5 years old, how about that? Rachel Brandy, Leo. Rachel, where are you, Rachel? I know you're here. How old are you, Rachel? Tell everybody.
Awesome.
Sing happy birthday, everybody. Okay, Rachel. A very special anniversary, and I think... Brandy and David, would you please stand up, celebrating their what anniversary? Brandy and David, how many years? And of course, everybody here is celebrating the 71st anniversary of the Bashner Kinsmen. How about that? Robin and Bernie. Robin and Bernie, stand up, please. Take a bow. Okay, anyone else I left out? Going once? Going twice? Uh-oh! I left somebody out. Someone very special, someone near and dear to us, someone we all love. Someone very, 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 very special. Sitting at that table, getting a great picture of herself. Celebrating in October the 92nd year of her life. Evelyn Nora.
There are very few people in this entire world who have the joy I have. Been looking around and seeing all you people and remembering how this all began. And you know what? I am the cause of having to go to the movies. In 1937, I got married, and my grandmother, Frida, said, Evelyn, you can't do it. He's a German Jew. He does not marry a Russian Jew. He said, I'm nothing. No way. And then I did the next step. I broke the chain of the family. I was the first one to move out of New York City. Oh my God. I had the audacity to move to Pittsburgh. Again, my grandmother said, no, no, no. I said, yes, yes, yes. And I moved. And they decided then and there they were going to have a basket Kinsman so that people who move away will always belong. And I lived away for 25 years. And every time I heard of a bar mitzvah, a wedding, whatever was going on here, I cried. Because I couldn't be there at all these occasions. Finally, God was very kind to me, and He allowed me to move back to the family. And it has been the most wonderful journey through the years. Now I've spoken enough about Evelyn, but I'd like to tell a little bit about the history of the family. You all know that they came over here as immigrants. They came from a small town to New England. They had no money. They had nothing but vision. They didn't know what a sea was, but they were going across the big sea. And at that time, America allowed immigrants in only if somebody signed for them. which was wonderful. She had in hand, and they signed, and they brought them over to America. Well, she started with a push cart, pushing it up and down these poverty streets and selling her wares, worked up enough money to get into a little grocery store. Now, Grandpa, he did not work. That was his boom. He sat in shul and studied, and studied, and studied. And Grandma worked, and worked, and worked. Her ladies were good. She worked hard, and she gathered a little money together, and she bought a hotel in Rockaway Beach. Amazing. The name of the hotel was the Melrose Cottage. And in this hotel,
Melrose what?
Cottage.
Cottage.
And every child worked. Every child, they had no employees. One was the dishwasher, she was a cook. And they did very, very nicely. They all worked hard. But then again, God shined on them. And New York City wanted this property for a road to go through. And for the first time in her life, she had a sum of money, cash, no checks, cash. And you know what she did? First thing, she went to Jamaica and she bought a little house. The most adorable little
Bob Marley is not a relative of ours.
And this was a little house. But every Sunday, it was filled to the doors. We would take the streetcar because we didn't have cars, and everybody would go to Grandma's house. And Aunt Leah lived with Grandma, with her children. In those days, every household was a three-fold family. And that's how they got along, and that's how they grew. Because they shared. They shared and shared. And look at this. This is all from that. And in this little house on Sunday, we cousins would play and sing just like these children did tonight. We all thought we were so talented. And we had so much fun. And we stayed good friends all through the years. That's what I want for you people, to know the joy that you belong to a group that have ideals, share with everybody, love. And that's all I can say. I have been a wonderful life. I have had great joys. I have a wonderful family. My husband is the love of my life. And I'd like everybody to have the kind of life I have been lucky enough to have. And I thank the dear Lord for it. Good night, and please plan another reunion.
What can you say? What can you say? First, I would like to thank Jerry and Lois because their devotion is fantastic. And to the dictors, God, there's so many dictors. And to the Leos, thank you. And to my cousin Marty, who has really taken hold of this, thank you. And by the way, listen to what she said. Real important, significantly important. We all, my generation, forgot this. We just forgot it. We got to bring it back. Right, Phyllis? She's the best.
All right, thank you, Gary.
I guess I was 11 years old when Evelyn said we were blessed to come back to New York. And it's an interesting story because everybody lived as a family basically in a court. It was a court. And Harriet, where are you? There was a court member. Phyllis, Mark, Howard, they were a court member. Gary, Leo, Jerry. And coming back, Maddie, Marty, it was the most incredible feeling, to come from somewhere where you didn't have a family, and all of a sudden you were put back in this shtetl. The courts, and it was incredible. Pauline was the policewoman, without a doubt. Pauline knew if we were smoking a cigar in the garage. Cigar, huh? That's all she knew. Gary, Leo, where are you? Gary taught me how to play stickball. I mean, this is incredible. Coming from somewhere and all of a sudden you have to learn the city. The city. They have games. It's all within about 3 feet. You got Chinese handball, you got stickball, and the stoop ball, and it was an incredible. And then all of a sudden, the family circle meetings and the Hanukkah parties. And tonight we saw talent because, thank God for generations, because our generation was for shit. Marty and I did a magic show that I think half the family walked out on. But all I can say is, tonight and this weekend is the same feeling of going back to the court. And I hope that everybody that leaves here tonight and tomorrow has that same feeling to come back again to the court. So it is important for every one of us to start planning for us as a family to stay together. Mom, we love you. You've been the general. You've been the glue. And we miss Fran, and we were talking about Fran today. It's interesting. Fran Dichter had such a social conscience that she gave us youngsters.
Our forefathers from the time I was born until the time they died. And honestly, I didn't know much about them because they were very quiet people. What I came away with really was that my grandfather gardened a lot, and he loved birds. And he made what I'm told is bootleg wine in the cellar. I'm not sure. With his feet, by the way. It was a very nice household. It was a small house. I don't know how we ever had the Seders that had like 60 people with one small refrigerator. But I'm told that my grandfather went down, this is Nathan, of Nathan and Frida, went down on the subway to the Lower East Side and brought back chickens. I think they were dead. Which were used for the Seder. And I think we had fish in the bathtub and couldn't bathe for a few days. Carp, the famous carp. But I'm so glad, Evelyn, that you shared these thoughts with you, and I would like from the bottom of my heart to wish you to be in attendance at our next Bashner Reunion. And a word about my sister Frances, whom you all knew. She was really a very special person and a very special sister. And the week before she passed on, I was talking to her on the phone, and I said, now you're going to go to this reunion. I hope you're going to go to this reunion. And she said, I just spoke to Evelyn, and I'm going. And then unfortunately, she went downhill very quickly after that. But she was planning to come. I don't know that she could have sat here with us at a table, but at least she could have had a room and we could have visited her. So the talent is incredible. I remember when my son, Stephen, the bald-headed gentleman here, used to, I used to perform magic tricks at the early parties, and he cut my daughter Adrian in half. He would saw her in half in a box. I never figured out how he did it. But he was about 8 and she was 5, and it was really funny. Maybe they could still do it for us. I particularly enjoyed today's talent show, and especially Harry Potter, who played the piano. That was really very nice. I would like everybody to know a story that's particular to my family, and I'm going to embarrass my niece Phyllis Leslie into telling us this story, which is, you're not going to tell it? Oh, come on, come on. As you know, for most of you would know that Phyllis Leslie is Fran's daughter, her only daughter. She has 2 sons, had 2 sons who are here, Howard and Mark. But Leslie had a very romantic story in her life, and that's the way the way that fate brought her and her husband Richard Forbes together, and then together again. And I think it might be nice if you all, those of you who don't know the story, it's really worth hearing. So I'm going to embarrass you.
I'm sure none of you have anything you would like to say. We just asked. And everybody's, I'm not going to tell that story. What I'm going to tell is about my mother, who I spoke with a few days, maybe a couple of weeks or so before she died. And I said, so we're going to have this family reunion, and I want to tell my children, before we get to this reunion, I want to tell my children about this family. So what do you want me to tell them? So here's what she said. She said every summer they used to go to Rockaway, and they would all have to work at Rockaway. And that's how they stayed so close, because they all have to work. And she told a story about your grandmother, Carrie. I don't know if you know this story. Your mother, who apparently Frida was a very entrepreneurial woman. So those of you who are in business, you probably got that from your great or whatever grandmother. And she would not take no for an answer. She would fill up that house in Rockaway every summer. And this one time a gentleman came and he said that he wanted to have, he would take a room if he got ice cold water every day. And she said, no problem. And then she turned to her children and she said, well, what are we going to do about ice cold water? And apparently Carrie, who I feel like I know, though I never met, said, oh, it's not going to be a problem. And every day they took the water that dripped out from under the ice box and they strained it and they put it in a pitcher and they carried it up to this poor guy. Right, so you would think that my mother would tell this story like this was some terrible thing. She thought this was great. She thought this really showed how this family really worked together and got the job done. So, that's the story I'm
Well, this is someone who did not answer the question of the moderator, so she should be in politics.
I really don't understand how the Leos and Dickens ever had children, because they don't ever stop talking here. On this side we had Harriet Levine.
You learned to walk and chew gum at the same time.
Well, I had a bad instructor. Mark raised me. And Harriet Levine, Shep Levine's lovely, lovely wife, and my dear aunt, for at least 66 years of my life. Hold on, Andy. Say, if you have anything you'd like to say to us.
I would just like to say that I think I am one of the elders that's left in the family circle meeting, but I am not a blood relation. I came into the family by injection. And I do want to say to all you young people that the most frightening experiences, or one of the most frightening experiences of my life, was when Shep was sent overseas and Lillian decided to tell me that it was time when I came to a family circle meeting to meet all the family. And the next thing I knew, I was at this temple on 67th Street, I believe it was. And then I walked a young, frightened woman, girl of 20 years of age, to meet this big family that was having the best time of their life. And I must tell you, I was never so warmly welcomed as I was by each and every one of them. By the time I left, I did not feel the stranger that I thought I would be. They were loving and kind, and anyone who has come into the family, I just spoke to somebody the other day who said she had the same feeling and frightened feeling. Never be afraid when you're part of the Bashner Family Circle meeting. They are wonderful, and they are loving, and was said before, you'll never be alone because there's always somebody in the family who will love you and care for you and be there when you need them.
We still have a living patriarch. And let me introduce you to Danny Bashner.
Thank you for coming to my party. But it really is a pleasure just to know that all my nephews and nieces saw this, and really it's been a pleasure. Thank you. Unfortunately, I'm the only one left of the family, but it's been my pleasure. Thank you.
Danny, you. All right, moving right along, we have one more significant event, and then we're going to have dessert. We have a very interesting moment now because we really have been apart for, I think it's just about 20 years. And we wanted to give recognition to certain people who are just instrumental in holding this family together and in perpetuating this wonderful, wonderful scene that we're all sharing this evening and we've been sharing all weekend. And I'm going to call on Gail Nordheimer, who's going to give me a hand in giving these things out. And Jerry, I'm going to give him that.
Jerry's first.
We're doing the award. Bashner. All right. Before we go with that, Jerry Leo would like to have a moment to just thank the committee that was involved in putting this all together.
I just can't thank everybody enough that helped. Matty Mayer. Who's Gary? Gary, who helped put the photography film together with Scott. We had a lot of volunteers that were not recognized. They were not recognized in the program. Lots and lots. There were people on conference calls that gave input. Conference call companies, stand up. Well, they spent, we spent like about 4 hours in conference calls, thanks to this brother, Scott, the whole blow. Everybody, they own a conference call company. I don't have their advertisements here, but just recognizing everybody's conference call. So if I left your name out, please, it was unintentional. I love everybody. I think that the reason this is so successful is because so many people were part of it. Talented children, part of it. Everybody, part of it. That's what makes a reunion special. But I do have to recognize the executive committee most of the executive committee. Personally, within a ward, and I'll start with, let's see, our president of the last 19 years. Where is she, Barbara? Please stand up. Barbara Malcolm. We got a special presentation for you. You're going to love this. You're never going to get away from family because here they are. Okay. Thank you so much, Barbara. This started as a result of Phyllis Cone visiting and paying a condolence call at Steve Leo's house when our dear cousin Nancy passed away. And she said, quote, and if I misquote you, don't yell at me, please. The only time we ever get to see family anymore is when somebody dies. And she really felt so terrible about it, so she volunteered to do our wonderful newsletter. Now, I know that some of our elders do not receive the newsletter because their children forget that they don't have email. So those children who have forgotten to make sure that their parents get the newsletter, please, please, when you get it, send it to them, okay? Now, right after that, the newsletter started coming. The next thing I see is Steve Leo volunteers. Dummy, where are you, Steve? Okay. Volunteers to have a family circle meeting at his house, which holds 3 people. And he says, Jerry, do me a favor, get an email out to the family in New York to see who wants to come, but I can't have more than 12. Well, I think we had like 18. But we narrowed it down because we picked marathon weekend and everybody chickened out. But we did have 12 of our family from different branches come to Steve's house, and we got together. And at that time, it was this last November, so we asked, does anyone think we might have interest in a family reunion? Who knew? So I said, all right, I'll take the lead on it. I had nothing to do anyway. You know? So I took the lead. I investigated some places. We did some maneuvering, we did some here and there, and we put out a letter and said, well, if you guys are interested, we found a place, and here you are. We're all excited about being here, and that's what it's all about. 139 people in attendance. Is that wonderful or what? Okay. So the next one up, the guy that controls the funds, and by the way, we had a balance when we started. He'll give you the news tomorrow morning on the Treasury's report when we have our family circle meeting. But I'm calling him up now to recognize our treasurer, our dearly beloved cousin, Steve Leo, and I thank you, Steve.
I'd like to give the treasurer's report now. We started with $1,600, which was transferred from the last time we collected dues. I think that was 1989. That was the last time. We collected about, I don't know, $5,500 in budgetary contributions from all of you. And we spent about $6,000, somewhere in that neighborhood, for this, out of that money. The rest of it was spent on antidepressants, anti-anxiety medicine, and therapy for me from all the goddamn emails Jerry sent. I didn't get the opportunity to have a family story either. I'd like to tell you one family story. That's meant a lot to me. In 1969, I needed to get a new car. And where did you go to get a new car? You know, you called Stan Nordheim or Chef or Silent B, you know, and you went to them and you said, can you get me a car? So they got me a 1969 Impala in 1969. 9 months later, that car was mysteriously stolen. I went back to them and I asked them to get me another car, okay? Now, I've always wondered who stole that car, and am I entitled to any refund from that family?
Okay, Stephen. No free throw. Okay, moving right on. I got to a point within the startup of this whole thing, and I said, there's a lot of stuff I'm really technically challenged on, and it's going to take me quite a bit of time to learn, and I hate reading to learn. I like to experiment to learn. I've been experimenting my whole life. And I said, I really need somebody that's going to do what they call templates. I could never do a template. I still don't know how to do a template, and maybe one day the person that I'm going to bring up next will teach me how to do a template. But more than templates, more than anything else, she really, her and I just like clicked on the phone. I don't think she knows who she's talking to, but we clicked, and she helped me through a lot. We had a lot of back and forth. Should we do a website? Should we not do a website? Are you willing to help me? Are you willing to try? Let me tell you something. I must say, without a doubt, Marianne, come on up. You did an unbelievable job. I love you for what you think.
Jerry is the best. Really.
Marty's going to hold this next presentation, but little does he know it's for him. We started with an executive committee, which were the first 3 members, including myself and Phyllis Cohen. And we were getting down to the nitty-gritty, and Jerry was getting gritty-nitty. I mean, it was really to a point, the closer we got, the more nervous I was getting. And I was really getting spent between the hips and a bunch of other things. And so I reached out, I asked, in fact, I asked Marianne, I said, we need somebody, you're in trouble, Marianne. We need somebody that will help in, there's one more little push that we need. That's why we had all these conference calls. Marty Schwartzberg volunteered when I asked him, please, I need your help, to help progress, and I gotta tell you, that was the best addition. Barbara, is this true? The best addition we could have made to the executive committee. Marty, a job well done. Unbelievable.
It's sort of like I volunteered to go in the Army. So it was sort of like, well, we got one little thing left, and it's very significant. In the family tree, as you know, Nathan and Frida had 7 children, and one of whom never had children, Manny Bashner and Sylvia Bashner. And yet, they made this family, they were the glue that held this family together for many, 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 many decades. And Uncle Manny became a father, to all of us. I mean, it was a very close, wonderful relationship. And we decided this year, the committee decided that we ought to start to award an Uncle Manny Award to show our appreciation for the folks currently, and also recognize some folks from the past who have been also the glue and have been the inspiration to bring us all together. So I don't want you to think this is all fixed, because one of the awardees this evening, if I can call him up, is Jerry Leo. Person I called upon to help me on this committee, and with great love and appreciation, is Gail Norheimer. Now, the other story, though, was that we got so enthusiastic, we started to ask the kids, well, what do you think would be an appropriate gift? And we heard things like Tiffany cups and Steuben glass, and you name it. Then I said, I better ask, these are Leos running this thing, I better ask what the budget is for this thing. So Gail and I have been walking around Walmart trying to figure out how to put this whole thing together. And what we learned last evening, was that there was a fruit basket given to Aunt Frida, I believe, for $11 40 years ago. Well, on that basis, Gail and I had a 20-cent budget. And we're happy to award this to you. It says here, the inaugural Emmanuel Uncle Manny Bashner Award to Jerry Leo for reconnecting more than 150 Bashner kinsmen, collecting memories of those who came before us, creating the Bashner Kinsman Reunion October 17th through 19th, 2008, with respect, admiration, and appreciation, signed the Bashner Kinsman.
I just want to say, with the treasurer, Steve Leo and myself, we gave the budget to Marty. It kept being pared down and pared down and pared down because we said, Marty, recognition is enough. Your recognition tonight by your applause, by your smiles, by your love, by your kisses, by allowing me to kiss you, by just seeing everybody here together, that is my applause. I thank you so much.
One more hand for Jerry, please. Now, the next awardee for this year is a gal that I really don't know. Because she was significantly older, I think 3 years perhaps, than I. But I found that she has been absolutely essential to this process. And as we have enjoyed her newsletters, her stories about the past, her commitment to actually share all this and put tremendous time and dedication in. I'd like to call Phyllis Cohen up, please.
Thank you, and I have 2 comments. I would have preferred the Tiffany.
Talk to Steve Leo.
And really, Marty, you've done a wonderful job, and you're beginning to look like Uncle Manny.
That would be a compliment.
I do think really that the major portion of thanks should go to Jerry. Jerry has done a wonderful, wonderful job. He has never stopped, he kept going, and he just arranged every detail with the help of his committee. And thank you, Jerry. Thank you, everybody. It's great to see you here.
Now, we have one remaining award, and regrettably, as we know, that the awardee didn't make it to this. But I know she's here. So, I'm back. Can I call Phyllis, Howard, and Mark up, because the awardee is to Fran Dichter. And let me read it as they come up. All right, before I hand this off, I'd like to read what has been written. And it said, this is the inaugural Uncle Manny Award to Fran Dichter for coordinating Bashner Kinsman meetings for decades, providing humor and love to keep the family connected through the years, inspiring the next generations to create the Bashner Kinsman Reunion, with respect, admiration, and appreciation, Bashner Kinsman. Did I find the Dickens and lost for words? Wait a minute.
Well, thank you to the family for this, and Mom would have really just appreciated this more than almost anything else. As has already been said, the family was such an important part of her life, and she impressed on us how important a part of our life it ought to be. I just would like to make one sort of additional comment. Mom, was past 88 and was sort of fading in the last days and weeks of her life. But there were times you could talk to her, either in person or on the phone, and you thought you were talking to someone who was 40 or 50 years younger. And when I hear from the senior members of the community here, it's the same thing. And when Aunt Evie called me to offer condolences on Mom's passing, she said, and after we talked about Mom, and I wanted to get more information about Aunt Evie, and I said, how have you been? She says, I wake up in the morning, and if I don't look in the mirror, I think I'm 19. And I said, Aunt Evie, I didn't know you when you were 19, but I knew you when you were in your 30s probably, and you don't sound a bit different now than you did then. And one of the things you see on these posters is, and that is impressed on me, from the very beginning of my life, I thought my parents were old. When I was 12, they were old. They were all 37, And so each generation looks at the generation above them, and certainly 2 generations above them, as being old. Now I'm in that place. and I just want to give this advice out to all of you. We're not that old. We may seem old, but it's a natural progression of things. And in our hearts, I think many of the memories we have are when we were young, when we went as kids to the family circle meetings and watched all the fun that our parents were having, who seemed too old to be having all that much fun. And the only thing I regret, though, is if we had carried on some of the traditions, the Leo boys would be here in drag. Why are you still wearing pants? So let me pass this on to my sister, who may want to say a few things about Mom.
Well, those of you who knew my mother, as many of you did, would know that she would tell you she doesn't need an award. Nobody recognizes her anyway, so what does she need an award for? But she would have said after that, she doesn't need an award, but what she would like is for all of us to get together again. That would be her reward.
I want to emphasize that this experience would be a complete joy for my mother, and I'm sure if there is some spirit of my mother around, that she's smiling as she watches what happened today. So thank you all.
As many of you know, Gary, Jerry, Mark, and I, Maddie, who am I overlooking? Howard, Leslie, I don't know who Phyllis is, because I knew it was Leslie. We lived in the same little shtetl in Kew Garden Hills, and the apartments all faced each other. And we got to know each other pretty well in that little shtetl. And one of the real joys was to, and we want to recognize a bit, is their maternal grandmother, Dora Ross, who was just also quite an interesting, fun lady to be around. And a lot of you will remember Gary and Jerry coming up during the talent shows, or any time just about. Sid and Pauline, everybody would mimic this, but they would like to show and do a rendition of Button Up Your Overcoat.
What I would like to do is to explain this to you. What this is about is legacy, its tradition, its roots. It's passing on hundreds of years of going back not only to New York, but going back to Europe, going back to Russia, going back to Poland. And our grandmother on our side, who became a part of this family, the bridge of the family, used to get up and sing a song. She was a frustrated performer who actually, when you first got the reel-to-reel tape recorders, made a tape recording and had me send it to a radio station with her songs, to promote her songs.
We didn't know Noel at that time. We might have had a connection together, you know, to something big, but we didn't know him at that time. But this is what she used to do is she'd get up in her Yiddish, thick Yiddish accent, she would sing an English song, and she had a number of them, but the one that broke everybody up at every affair and that made her get up was Button Up Your Overcoat. And my brother and I will do this in the rendition as our grandmother did in all of the cousins' books.
And you're welcome to join in at the second chorus, because that's what we always did, all right? Button up your overcoat when the wind is free. Take good care of yourself. You belong to me. Have an apple every day. Get to bed by 3. Take good care of yourself. You belong to me. Be careful crossing streets. Ooh, don't eat meat. Ooh, cut-outs fits. Ooh, or you'll get a pain and roll your tum-tum. Keep away from college girls. When you're on a spree, take good care of yourself. You belong to me.
I think I feel about 7 or 8 years old now. Well, now that we just had Gary and Jerry sing to you, we're going to sing to ourselves. And I'm going to call on Phyllis, Leslie, what's your name? We have a color war songwriter in our midst. And we're going to hand out all of these song sheets.
It was written by Phyllis Cohn and myself, and Getting to Know You was adapted from King and I. Let's start with Getting to Know You. Now, Getting to Know You has a little complication because we have 2 groups. We have the older generation and the younger generation. So how are we going to decide who's older and who's younger? All right, so this will be the older generation, and this is the younger generation, okay? All right. Are we ready? Yeah. It's a very ancient saying, but a true and honest thought, that if you're part of a family, by your relatives you will be sought. Did you know? Yeah. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. We're gonna start at the top. Getting to know you about you. Getting to like you. Getting to hope you like me. And to notice suddenly we're bright and breezy. Because of all the beautiful and new
that can sort of bring us together. But if I can sort of quote Walter Cronkite at the end of his newscast every night, he says, and that was the way it was. And we all enjoyed being here and love you all.
Hi, this is your president for the past 19 years. I just want, as they have all said tonight, you know how important this is for us to continue to get together as often as we can. I realize we all live all over the country. I realize it's very difficult for us to get together. As you heard tonight, it was so much easier, Leslie, in when all of you were getting together as little children and then you all grew up together, but of course you all lived in the same neighborhood. As you know, it's not like that anymore. So we really, really have to make the effort to have this again within the next minimum or maximum 3 to 5 years. So my commercial is, tomorrow morning at 9:30, we are going to have a Bashner Kinsman meeting. And we are going to take minutes. And we have the president and the vice president and the treasurer, and we need a committee. Please think about this tonight. We need a committee of a new generation, to please help this family keep going. Who would like to keep this family going? It is important. Bashner! So please, 9:30 tomorrow morning, right after breakfast, let's have a serious talk about continuing this generation, and let's come up with a date.
Hi everybody, 9:30 is the meeting, 8:30 is the breakfast. If you don't care to eat, you need to be there at 9:30. At 8:30 we start a healthy, right in this room, a healthy continental breakfast. And if you're late sleepers like Dave Davidson and you don't want to be here, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But I know Dave will be here at 9:30 because this is such an important meeting. We will be covering a lot of ground.
Just want to tell everyone also if there's an updated evaluation form, it's going to be left. Everyone, you'll get yours tomorrow. With the return envelope, just please send them back because the younger generation is going to try and step in here, ask some questions that are more appropriate, things of that nature.
It sounds like we have a change in the administration, which is good for the future. Glad to hear it, and glad to hear someone stepped up to the plate. The reason it took 19 years is because although Fran Dickler was such a marvelous person, she didn't know how to electioneer for the next people to take over, and that's what it's about. We need you guys. We need you bad. So come on down. Okay. Good night, all. We're now going to play, for those who aren't here, Steve, does your computer handle it? Does your computer handle DVD?